captain and vice captain?
Captain is
Why?
Andrew Tani.
Okay, why?
Andrew Tani has huge amount of experience. He's used to playing in front of big crowds. Has a presence about him, and I like goalkeepers and centre backs being captains because they get to see the whole game. If you're in the midfield, sometimes it's very busy. With a striker, sometimes you're looking in different directions. With a centre forward or a centre back, it all comes at you, same as a goalkeeper, so you can organise. So this is why I like my captains to be centre backs and goalkeepers.
Oke, kapten kita adalah Andre Tani. Kenapa? Karena dia punya pengalaman yang besar, apalagi dia udah sering main di stadion yang full ya, yang penuh dengan penonton yang banyak. Saya kalau memilih kapten lebih suka kalau kaptennya adalah kiper atau center back. Kenapa? Dia bisa melihat seluruh pertandingan. Kalau misalnya kita pilihnya pemain tengah nanti dia bisa kepalanya kemana-mana. Ya, striker juga sama atau pemain depan lainnya. Jadi saya lebih memilih center back sama goalkeeper sebagai kapten karena saya merasa mereka bisa mengorganisir permainan. What do you think about the game Jordan against Malaysia because you went there? How was the experience?
It was good to go. It was interesting to see. I think you can learn a lot more by watching the game and interpreting the context. What I mean is that when we go to Bukit Jalil is a big stadium, but it's a different feel from here. It's kind of on top, so there's a lot of pressure to play there. It's something else we need to identify with the players. I think Malaysia showed a good standard of play. They're very organised. I think Jordan came in and looked a little bit tired, if I'm honest. It was a different team from the team that played us, but Malaysia will be a big challenge, and I think it was obvious in that game that they will give us a good game here.
Oke, tentu sangat menarik kalau kita bisa nonton pertandingan itu langsung di tempat. Contohnya aja kita nonton lawan Malaysia, lawan Jordan, itu kita nontonnya kan di Bukit Jalil. Dan Bukit Jalil tentu agak sedikit berbeda daripada Jakarta. Dia lebih penuh sesak dan tentu nanti tantangan ketika kita melawan Malaysia di sana. Nah, soal Malaysia lawan Jordania, kalau boleh jujur, Jordania datang ke Malaysia kayaknya agak sedikit lelah dan sedikit berbeda juga kayaknya sama Jordan yang pernah mengalahkan kita. Tentunya Malaysia mampu memainkan sepak bola yang standar tinggi dan berharap akan terjadi pertandingan yang menarik.
Terkait Greg kemarin sempat dicoret tapi dia ternyata bisa main lawan Kalteng. Nah itu gimana?
What do you think, Coach? Because Greg used to play with us and come back to Madura and play against Kalteng. Obviously.
I think,
what do you think?
A lot has been made of this, and it's very frustrating from our side. But we cannot control what clubs do with their players. It's as simple as that. In national team, he came in. One thing that we have introduced this year is medical checkups for players. So when a player comes in, he does a medical entry. So we check a player, make sure there are no injuries so that he's free for training. It's also the same when a player leaves. He does a medical check-out so that we can tell the clubs if there's anything that has happened. We can tell the club that there's a little injury, you need to look at this when he comes back to club. With Greg, we looked at that. We had evidence of the medical records. We watched him in training. I had a long discussion with Greg, and we both agreed that maybe it was best that he stepped back from the national team and concentrated on the club. What the club does with Greg when he comes back is not my responsibility at all. But I have to put players that are 100% ready to go on the pitch, and you can see by the intensity and the speed and the standard tonight. It wouldn't be fair to other players if I was taking players at 50-60%. So,
Pemain datang, kita cek semua kesehatannya, apakah dia siap untuk melakukan pemusatan latihan dengan kita. Begitu juga ketika dia keluar dari pemusatan latihan, ada namanya medical check out. Ketika seorang pemain dia udah siap untuk bermain dan dokter akan mengatakan oke, ready. Nah, di sisi Greg kita tahu bahwa dia datang ke tim nasional dalam kondisi cedera. Nah, kita coba diskusi dengan dia dan kita berikan dia kesempatan untuk berlatih, tetapi ternyata tidak mampu memberikan 100% di dalam latihan. Saya diskusi dengan Greg panjang dan akhirnya kita sama-sama mengambil keputusan dia harus mundur dari tim nasional dan kembali ke klub. Apa yang dilakukan oleh klub terhadap pemain tentu pelatih tidak bisa pertanggungjawabkan. Itu sepenuhnya adalah hak daripada klub. Teman-teman bisa lihat tadi latihan sesi terakhir bagaimana standar yang dimiliki oleh tim, bagaimana speed, kecepatan, intensitas luar biasa. Pelatih tidak bisa pasang pemain yang kondisi fisiknya 60%, harus selalu 100%. About Dutra now.
Dutra, we allowed to go back to Persebaya, same like Greg, but Dutra wanted to stay with the team. It was his own choice. We sent letter back to Persebaya. Persebaya understand the situation. We're both trying to figure out why he still does not have passport, but we are in good communication with Persebaya. But Dutra requested, rather than going for rest, he wanted to stay here and wanted to stay with his teammates. That's the bond that we've created.
Oke ya, kalau Dutra itu murni keputusan dia. Kita sudah pulangkan dia sebenarnya karena dokumennya belum lengkap. Tetapi ketika kita pulangkan, dia memilih untuk tetap bertahan di tim nasional. Kita juga udah diskusi dan mengirim surat kepada Persebaya mengapa proses naturalisasinya juga belum rampung, dokumen apa kira-kira yang kurang. Ketika kita bilang ke Dutra dia pulang ke Persebaya, dia lebih milih sini, mungkin udah tercipta persaudaraan yang kuat, akhirnya dia mau mendukung teman-temannya di sini.
Dutra stay di sini apakah untuk para pemain lebih bagus, maksudnya dalam artian Dutra pengalamannya dia?
Do you think Dutra can transfer his experience to other player while he's here training with the players?
Yes, definitely.
Tentu saja.
As soon as he said he wanted to come back and stay with the players just through the games, even though he can't play, I said yes, no problem.
Ya.
Because Dutra is the kind that will put his arm around the younger players and have discussions. So yeah, it's important.
Oke, walaupun dia tahu dia nggak bisa main, dia tetap pengen latihan. Dutra adalah tipe pemain yang merangkul pemain muda dan sering memberikan nasihat.
Mungkin pertanyaan terakhir.
The last one.
Pertama kalinya melatih Indonesia, terus langsung dihadapkan dengan kualifikasi Piala Dunia. Kira-kira jadi beban mental nggak untuk coach sendiri?
Oh, you're feel under pressure, but this is your first game in Indonesia officially, and you're facing Malaysia. You feel under
It's a
pressure?
difficult game, but what can I do? It's my job.
Pertandingannya susah, ini pekerjaan saya, nggak ada yang bisa saya lakukan lain.
Do you feel under pressure asking me that question?
Kamu tertekan karena saya seperti itu.
It's our job. It's what we have to do.
Ya, ini adalah pekerjaan
I can't
kita,
take the
kita
job,
harus lawan.
stand in a stadium this big with so many supporters and then complain that my first game is against Malaysia. Is just the first job I have to do, and I give it 100% for the best for Indonesia.
Saya nggak bisa komplain ya. Pertandingan pertama saya official di sini lawan Malaysia, stadium full. Harapannya ya saya akan lakukan yang terbaik.